My name is Gria, and this is basically how Jesus changed my life. I started doing drugs when I was about 16, I think. I was 16. My brother kind of introduced me to it. My first drug was actually acid, and it just went from there. Used to do it almost every weekend, and then I started doing other drugs like marijuana. I started drinking. Pretty much, I even did ecstasy. I guess it was a lot of things. I guess this was in South Africa. I lived in South Africa, and that's just it was easy to get drugs over there and things like that. All along, I kind of felt like I was doing something wrong, but I just didn't know why or what brought that feeling on at the time. And also, while I was doing drugs, I had this one really good friend, girlfriend actually, and we also started dating. This was about 1 year into my drug experience, I guess, and so I thought that I really loved her, and it was really that she was perfect for me and things like that. But what happened is that 1 week after we started dating, she cheated on me, and I was actually like, it actually destroyed me. I was like, what happened? Like, why? I thought, like my best friend, and she did this to me, And so, I guess that next night, I invited a whole bunch of my friends over, all my friends, to my house, and we just got all the drugs together that we could think of, and we just did drugs the whole night. Anyway, so the next morning, I woke up and I felt like I was actually gonna die. Like it was horrible. Like basically I had hit rock bottom, I guess. Couldn't get any lower. I just felt worthless and low self-esteem, everything. I was like, and I was realizing drugs aren't the answer. Like, what's going on? So what I did is, I knew about God, and I kind of prayed and I said, well, Lord, what's going on? Like, are you listening to me? I mean, why is this happening? Do you even know that I exist? I mean, what's going on? And so I took my Bible and I opened it, and I actually opened it to Psalm 3 verse 4, and it says, to the Lord I cry aloud, and he answers me from his holy hill. So I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. Like, God was actually there, and he was with me through my travels and stuff. So since that day, I asked God to basically just help me out of everything, help me out of drugs, and help me deal with things. Since that day, I haven't done drugs or had the craving for it. God just completely took over the whole need, everything like that. I've realized that me dating that girl would have been nothing but bad things. So everything that happened when I was in it, I thought that was like the worst thing that could happen to me. It was actually the best thing that could happen to me, but I just didn't know. I guess, I used to get in fights, things like that, but then after God, I'm just so much more loving to people. I used to make fun of people all the time, just all the time, and look down on people, things like that, like, yeah, I'm better than you sort of thing. But God has shown me that's not what it's about. Like, he loves everyone just as much. Nothing that I was doing was better than something that the person next to me wasn't doing. Like, in my eyes, I was like, I'm getting great grades, and so I'm better than this person. But God doesn't think like that. I've realized that he loves us the same no matter what. Like, to him, it's not important if we perform well here on earth, basically. He loves us no matter what. I mean, that's why he sent Jesus to die for us.